Alright, here we go, round number 1. We're on the draw. This game doesn't really have interaction, but I think it's a keep. Because we have 2-drop, 3-drop. That's about all you can ask for. Just hope we're not up against something super fast. Okay, this might be blue-white God-Pharaoh's Gift. Which I don't actually know if that's a good matchup or not. It's probably not great. Because they have so many ways to recur their threats. And game 1, we don't have a way to remove a God-Pharaoh's Gift from play. Although I do guess we have Vraska, if it ever comes to that. Search for his Kanta. Gift of Paradise, not bad. So I could play a 2-drop here. I don't know if I want to or not. Let's play Deadlands. Cut to ribbons on a Sacred Cat's not great. Walking Ballista is also not great, which I might want to save for a future turn. So I guess I'm just passing. Kept the card on top. Strategic planning. There's an Angel of Invention, but no God-Pharaoh's Gift yet, luckily. Okay, let's go ahead and Gift of Paradise. I'm going to slap it on the Hash-Up Oasis. Looking to establish my board presence as much as possible before he starts getting his engine going. But we're doing alright for now. Minister, that one's probably going to die. Because I don't want him to mill and find a God-Pharaoh's Gift anytime soon. Another gift. Couple options this turn. How much can I play this turn? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, potentially 3 if I gift. So the way I see it, there's a couple things I can do. I can either go Gift of Paradise plus Spring to Mind, and then next turn have a ton of mana. Let's play our land for now. It does give him a free mill with a Minister, which I don't love. It also flips his search for his Kanto, which I also don't love, so I think I want to kill this Minister. So let's just go Gift of Paradise. Green, green. Slap that on. Actually, maybe it's better to play Spring to Mind, because next turn I could have the option to do that instead, if I want to. Let's grab Swamp. I think, yeah, Swamp. Then cut on the Minister. It's going to be hard for us to deal with a 6/6 Angel of Invention, because most of our removal deals up to 5 damage. But we have a few ways, like Nicol Bolas and Star of Extinction, plus we can like double up Walking Ballista with like an Hour of Devastation or something. But for the most part, I'm just kind of hoping he is not able to get a God-Pharaoh's Gift into play too soon. planning. Cast out. Nothing else. Okay. Ooh, Scavenger Grounds was a good draw. So I think I just play that and then pass the turn. I can hold up the threat of Scavenger Grounds, but I can also just draw 2 cards end of turn if he does nothing. I am going to let him flip his Search for his Kanta. I think that's worthwhile. It's not actually that threatening. In some respects, it's more threatening on the front side than the back. I mean, he gets to ramp his mana once this turn if he wants to like cast a God-Pharaoh's Gift, but at this point it's not that big of a deal because I can just use Scavenger Grounds to stop that from happening. We'll have to lose my Deadlands though. I also have to lose my graveyard, unfortunately, but we obviously have to do this. Okay, so threat neutralized for now. Vraska would be the best draw here. Nicol Bolas, that's not bad either. I can cast it this turn, but I have to take my guard down also. Won't be able to use Scavenger Grounds, but this does look like a good turn to use it. Then I probably just exile his hand, go up to 8. Like this. So this will make blue, red. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have enough mana, right? There we go. That was weird. It was bugging out a little bit. Alright, so I'll say you exile 2 cards from your hand. See what you were working with. Refurbish and cast out. Okay, that was good. Now, if we get to untap with this Nicol Bolas, I think we're in pretty good shape. And also the Scavenger Grounds. As long as he doesn't find like a discard outlet, some way to get a creature back immediately with God-Pharaoh's Gift. Even if he does, it's not the end of the world. Okay, he just went to combat. That's good news. He probably should have used his Iskanta pre-combat to try to find like a strategic planning or something. I've yet to actually have a Nicol Bolas in play on my side. No, don't concede. I wanted to see how it played. That's no fun. Alright, well, go to post board. Appetite for the Unnaturals, they're certainly coming in. I actually don't have a ton that's great against him. The sweepers aren't that fantastic. Hour of Devastations probably have to stay to deal with a swarm of 4/4 zombies. Sweltering Suns I'm not in love with. Probably just cut those completely. The only thing they do is basically kill Minister of Inquiries. What else is good? Carnage Tyrant maybe. Probably not though. He is going to have negates though, which is worth noting. Sandworm Convergence is definitely staying, even though it gets hit by negate, because it turns off his Angel of Inventions, which is really important. Ballistas also aren't fantastic, but I think I'm going to keep them in. Mostly just because I don't know what else to cut. I could bring in like Magma Spray, just to take out some Ministers and Champion of Wits. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Let's bring in a couple of those. Trim on like one Walking Ballista maybe. Ballista doesn't seem that great. Like, the best I can imagine it doing is like, obviously it can snipe an Angel Invention if you just cast it on the front side, which is nice. But other than that, it's mostly just gonna be like 4 mana, kill a Minister, which is not really where I want to be. So I'll cut one of those. Maybe I cut a treasure map also for something. Nicol Bolas was pretty good that game, but I don't think it will continue to be so. I don't know, we'll try this. Not sure how the post-board games are going to play. This hand's a keep, I guess. Hopefully find a couple lands off the top. We got pretty lucky to top deck that Scavenger Grounds, I must say, last game. But I'll take it. My opponent mulled a 6. Let's see what they did with their scry. Put it on top. There's a land. Hopefully he plays like a Minister, which I get to snipe or something. It doesn't look like it. Sacred Cat I'm not going to kill. So once again, I'm just going to pass. Champion of Wits, sure. So maybe Magma Spray is better than I thought. It's good against Sacred Cat and Champion and Minister. Well, my opponent might be off to a ideal start, unfortunately. If he's able to get back that Angel, God-Pharaoh's Gift, I might just lose on the spot here. Sometimes they just have those nut draws. Monitor. Alright, I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna Gift of Paradise this turn. Cross my fingers that he doesn't have Refurbish. Well, he's not doing it immediately, so that's probably good news. Okay, he's just slow rolling me. So we cannot beat a 6/6 Angel of Invention, I don't believe. Our hand is not fast enough. Well, he's making servos, which I think was a mistake, because now we get to cut to ribbons the Angel. We're still pretty far behind, but we have a chance. Land would have been nice there, I guess, but then we wouldn't have drawn the Hour of Devastation. Anyway, Hour of Devastation is also kind of awkward against the God-Pharaoh's Gift, because he just gets back a Champion of Wits. But we will do what we can. Green, green. Slap this on the Ramonap Ruins. Red, red. Kill the Angel. And we're still probably going to lose this game, but press onwards. Yep. Finds a Sacred Cat. So we're taking what? 3, 4, 5, 9, going to 7. Then we Hour of Devastation, he gets back a Champion, puts me to 3. Then I get to untap with mana, but probably not the time to do enough. What is this? What's he doing with 2 mana in combat? Yeah, probably just gonna post-combat cast something. Magma Spray. We're like 1 mana short of doing everything we want to. But we will cast Hour of Devastation. Red, 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 red. And we're still gonna lose, but I'm a stubborn person, I don't concede, even when games are pretty much over. This deck is very mana hungry, if you couldn't tell. If you thought 26 land was excessive, I promise you it is not. In fact, I would even consider going up to like 27, 28 land in some cases. Chart course. The way he's tapping his mana is a little suspect, not leaving himself with any blue mana. Minister. Once again, trying to cast things in combat. He's used almost his entire clock just trying to mechanically go through the motions. Really haven't been any interesting decisions on either of our parts this entire match. Alright, what can we do here? We can cast a Ballista, and then we can... Let's see, we can Chef it Monitor for 4 mana, go get a Scavenger Grounds, but that doesn't do it because then I just die to his board. I don't think I can win this. I think I'm just going to pack it in. I don't think I can even survive the turn. But anyway, Magma Spray did look a lot better than I gave it credit for, so I'll bring that in. Ballista still was unimpressive. So maybe I trim another copy. Maybe Star of Extinction is too slow, but it does also deal with his board, which Hour of Devastation can't always do if he has a giant body bigger than 5 toughness. We'll trim one of these cut to ribbons, I guess. We'll just do this. We don't have to worry about too much dealing like with early stuff. Magma Spray should take care of the stuff we actually care about, like champions and ministers. Let's play. Let's keep. This hand looks pretty solid. Keeps it on top. No plays, huh? Alright, well, I'll play Treasure Map. He's gonna opt, that makes sense. Looked like he had a 1-drop and just decided not to play it. I just couldn't think of what it would be at instant speed. Scry's bottom. Alright, so I'm not going to scry upkeep in case I find a 3-mana ramp spell. Okay, we did not. That's fine. I guess I'll play Island. Doesn't really matter. Maybe make him Fear Renegade. Puts Island in the yard. Champion. Discards 2 land. Okay. Let's go ahead and take that champion out and then scry 1. See what we find. Hour of Devastation. I'm going to put that on the bottom. And this time I will upkeep scry. Vraska. That's kind of intriguing. So next turn, I'll be able to flip my treasure thing. So I'm going to have 4 mana, upkeep, 3 tap, get 3 treasure. Yeah, let's keep that on top. As weird as it might seem. Because the way treasure map works, you'll see in a minute. See what he does with his turn. Puts a gift in the yard. That's pretty fortunate. Luckily he doesn't have any creatures right now. Hopefully he just cast a Refurbish in the hopes of getting something back later. Alright, this is actually going to work out far better than expected. We got pretty fortunate here. Alright, so upkeep we're going to scry. Treasure map's going to flip. Ballista can go to the bottom. Get 3 treasure. And we will cast Vraska. We have to lose all our treasure to do so, but it's certainly worthwhile. We get 1 back at least. Say, get rid of that God-Pharaoh's gift. Pass the turn. Let's land in the yard. Does flip his Escanta as well. Which does get a little better post-board, because presumably he brings in more spells like Negate. So actually activating it could be more profitable than usual. But still not a big deal. Champion Wits. Sacred Cat and God-Pharaoh's Gift. Let's see what we draw. Gift of Paradise, huh? Still not finding land, which I would have liked to. So I might just cast Hour of Promise this turn. It won't get us any zombies, unfortunately. Probably just going to make a 2/2 as well. Let's cast Hour of Promise and see if it resolves. It does. Alright, so I'll get 1 desert at least. Probably just get like If Near Dead Lands plus Scavenger Grounds. Makes the most sense. we'll make a pirate. Pass the turn. See if he has another refurbish, which wouldn't be the end of the world. The only thing that would do is it would get back gift and a sacred cat, but then Vraska would survive and I'd be able to take out the God-Pharaoh's gift again. Yep, refurbish is fine. I will have to lose my Vraska in the process. I think that's a worthwhile price to pay. Just gonna send both at Vraska. I'll just chump the Sacred Cat. Okay. How much mana am I going to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 after I use Vraska. So then I could go Hour of Promise plus hold up Scavenger Grounds. It's pretty good. Destroy Gift. It's even a world where I ignore God-Pharaoh's Gift, actually. Well, my client is frozen, so stand by. Okay, so that happened. Let's cast Hour of Promise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get at least one more desert and then something else. So we'll get a Hash Up Oasis and probably just like, I don't know, Rootbound Crag maybe. Could get Rivulet and start using it on ourselves to try to draw cards, quote unquote, draw mill cards, but that doesn't seem great. I'll just grab I'll get another desert, it's fine. I'll get a Rivulet, no, I'll get a Ramanap Ruins. And pass the turn. So this isn't going to work out great for him. I'm going to put a stop on damage, or rather on end combat. Going to block champion, chump here. Actually, not even chump there. We'll just block there. And then before he goes to his main phase, I'll activate Scavenger Grounds. Sacrificing Ramanap Ruins. No Champion of Wits for you. Chart course, drawn some cards. Another champion. Let's cast Nikki B. See if that's good enough. Blue black. I want to keep up Scavenger Grounds again just in case. And what do I want to do with it? Let's say... yeah, let's go for the +2, I think. No, let's just go after his hand. Yeah, let's go after his hand. So if he has a way to get rid of Nicol Bolas with like a cast out or something, we're still getting a 3 for 1. And we might hit something that we don't want off of the Nicol Bolas. Just seems safest. Refurbish and Opt. Two cards that don't really matter right now. We'll pass the turn. So this time round, probably just going to draw a card with our Treasure Cove. Treasure isn't bad to have around, but I think it's better to be a card at this point. Strategic planning's fine. What does his ultimate do again? I don't even remember. Just exiles a bunch of permanents. Okay. Angel of Invention goes to the yard. See where he sends his attacks. Both at Nicol Bolas, so I'll just chump the Sacred Cat. Pass the turn, okay. Let's draw a card with Treasure Cove. Sacking a treasure. Draw for turn. Nothing great. This might not be a bad turn to Star of Extinction. Do we have enough mana to do it and Scavenger Grounds? I guess we have to lose our Nicol Bolas, so that's actually not a great idea. Let's go for a +2 this time. See if we get something nice off of his deck. Ooh, cast out. That's not bad. Let's take out that Champion of Wits, I think. Well, actually, maybe just the Sacred Cat. Take away his offense. And then what we can do is... I guess we can't use the Deadlands. I was thinking I could put that on the Champion, but I actually don't care that much about it. So, but I could use Gift of Paradise as well. So let's slap that here. And I'll just cast another one, I guess, on Island. Now he has to deal with this Nicol Bolas. Let's make everything bigger a little bit. Got a lot of permanents in play now. Angel of Invention's fine. Nicol Bolas is going to go to 5. Sheltered Thicket. Okay, I can cycle that. Let's go ahead and do that now. Ruin up Ruins. Alright, so I can... If near Deadlands, the Angel of Invention, and then plus Nicol Bolas again. Guess we'll start with the Nicol Bolas plus. Just keep looking at his deck, see what we find. Chart a course. Might as well. Let's discard Mountain. Then let's go cut to ribbons on the Angel. Actually, timeout. I want to do this a different way. Do I have enough mana to do everything I want to? I think so. Second Desert on the Angel. Black, black. That. Sacrifice a... Okay, guess tap slightly differently. Sec Haship Oasis. I can also cut to ribbons the Champion of Wits and use the Scavenger Grounds right away. So let's do that. Activate Scavenger Grounds. Guess I have to lose something kind of worthwhile here. I'll lose the If Near Deadlands. Oh, I did it wrong again. That was not what I meant to do. I sequenced it wrong. I could have done it in a way that I kept my cut to ribbons in the graveyard, but I'm stupid. I should have Deadlands the Champion, activated Scavenger Grounds, and then cut to ribbons the Angel. That's what a smart person might have done. Chart a Course, not bad. So we still haven't won this game. We're pretty far ahead, but First Gift in the Yard, don't care. Minister, don't care. Nicol Bolas is like our only way to win right now, and it is doing good work, but don't get me wrong, but I'm still kind of looking for something to just close the door on this game. Cut to ribbons. Alright, let's go up again. Strategic Planning, that's not bad. Let's cast that. Walking Ballista, that's not bad either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's cast a 6/6 Walking Ballista. Oops. I'm going to main phase kill the Minister so he doesn't get to mill anything and go for like a Refurbish to steal this game. Now my Nicol Bolas is pretty protected, and we can just kind of ride it to victory. The only thing he could do to stop it is cast out, and then we're drawing live to our Appetite for the Unnaturals, which you still have a few copies of. This Walking Ballista can also maybe finish the game. It's just going to take a while to burn him out. What do we have here? He does have a Refurbish. Alright, well that's annoying, but not the end of the world. Is there anything I can do here? The Minister is going to come back. Can't stop that. But we'll still have the Scavenger Grounds around to stop any future shenanigans after we deal with his current board. He also has no cards in hand now. So I think I'm just going to deal with all this small stuff. I can let Nicol Bolas take a hit of 4. I can go block and then shoot without losing my Minister. Or my Walking Ballista, rather. Could have tapped in a way that he can get his Sacred Cat back, but it doesn't matter too much here. Okay, let's construct a game plan now. Probably starts with Nicol Bolas Plus and see if that changes anything. Huh. So that's interesting. That can let me use the Walking Ballista and get it back right away as a 4/4, which is kind of nice. Let's do that. Because why not? Also get back Chef at Monitor for whatever that's worth. Let's go ahead and kill off this Minister. Probably use Cut to Ribbons on that one also, to remove those shenanigans from happening. We'll get back Walking Ballista with haste. This should close the game out pretty fast, actually. We can even put a counter on it if we want. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Let's put a counter on it. Could put 2 on, but now we can go Spring to Mind and still leave up Scavenger Grounds. Alright, after all that, this game might be actually coming to a close. Permanents are starting to get so small, I can't even tell what's going on. Alright, so I just have to make sure not to mess up my timing. Make sure I respond to the God-Pharaoh's gift trigger with, whoop, let's not click through that. Activate Scavenger Grounds. Sacrifice Ramanap Ruins. And once again, we do lose our graveyard stuff, but I don't think we're going to need it. Let's keep going ham on his graveyard, or on his library rather. It's going to activate his Kanta, sure. Doesn't find anything. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Chart a Chorus. So how does this work? Is it till end of turn? Yes, it is till end of turn. Alright, so let's start by attacking. And then activate a couple times. One, two, three, 4. Once again, holding up Scavenger Grounds. Cast Charter Course. Hash up Oasis, and pass. This was such a ridiculous game. Kanta, sure. Find strategic planning, sure. See what that finds him. Sacred Cat. Do I care enough about Sacred Cat? I don't even think I use my Scavenger Grounds. I think I just put a counter on Ballista and shoot the Sacred Cat. So sure, you can get it back. Cuts my clock a little bit, but might as well be thorough and not waste resources when we don't need to. Shoot. Shoot. Go upstairs again. We might just deck him before we even kill him. He only has 10 cards left in his library. We're winning on pretty much every access. We're going to deck him, we're going to time him out, and we're going to kill him with damage. The trifecta. All while smothering his will to live, of course, but that's a given. Oh, he's chatting, I see. Had all the answers, GG. Yeah, I kinda did. Ooh, Champion Wits, let's cast that. Alright, yep, that should wrap up the game. Attack. Put a few counters on it. Pass the turn. Activate his Canta. Cast out a little late. Sure. Activate. Magma Spray. Now we actually just kill him. Put 7 damage to you. And attack for 7. Alright, thorough dismantling of God-Pharaoh's gift. And that was a long-ass match, so let's try another one.